through with it.
I want to go through with it.
Yes, I can appreciate that.
I'm 42 years of age, and that's a bad age to have a first baby. I know the dangers, Mrs. Morris.
Well, you realise the authorities will only allow you to keep
Till
the
she's
baby.
5 years of age, I know. And I still want to go through with it.
Right. I was just trying to help.
Oh, Mrs. Morris. Will I have to go to maternity?
Yes.
Stick him up!
You bloody idiot. You nearly scared me to death.
Pretty frightening, aren't I?
Oh, it's time you stopped all this carry-on and started acting your age.
It's true. It's a sense of adventure. And a bit like my friends in the slammer. Oh, damn.
You better get some practice in. The banks will be open in a couple of hours.
Stop making fun of me. I've got to get it right so I can get back into Wentworth.
There doesn't seem to be enough room for all my clothes.
Oh, no worries. I'll do it all during my rec period. How about the floor? What if I borrow a mop and...
Why, Miss Ferguson? Nice of you to visit. Did you find what you were looking for?
The cell's a mess, Ballinger.
Isn't it? I was just telling Daphne the same thing. But you needn't worry. It'll be cleaned up before lunch. You can go. I'll see you later.
Got expensive taste, Ballinger.
Why not? I can afford it.
Obviously, you've got the women on side. I mean, normally they'd have a field day with all this junk lying around.
It's all in the way you handle them. Some you can buy, some you can bluff, some... Well, there are ways of fixing the others. I imagine that there are quite a few that you'd like to fix in here.
Keep talking.
Desmond's quite a lady. Got a brain. Well, she must have, otherwise she wouldn't have been able to frame you, would she? But Kelly, well, she wouldn't be a problem at all.
What are you saying, Ballinger?
I'm saying that we can help each other. Crudely, I suppose. But it seems to be the accepted form of communication in here.
Oh, I wouldn't have thought you needed any help. I mean, you just snap your fingers and everything's delivered to your door.
Not always. There are a few little items I'm having difficulty with. Items that could get your friend Desmond into heaps of trouble. Of course, I'd need your help. It's up to you.
Be careful, Ballinger. There are lots of officers who could take that sort of talk the wrong way.
Funny how there's always 8 for sick call every Wednesday morning.
Yes, and usually the same names.
Oh, I see Anderson's on the list. Did she say what's wrong?
Pregnant.
She's been here for 3 years.
I know. Sister Hole's had to do 3 pregnancy tests since Flynn was confirmed.
That's all we need, a prison full of phantom pregnancies. Did you talk to Flynn?
Yes. She's definite about having the baby. Her main problem is being moved to maternity eventually.
Oh, don't blame her. None of the women there will have anything to do with it.
Well, I can't say I blame them.
No, but I've been in touch with Barnhurst, and the truth is she wasn't trying to kill that baby. She was trying to save it. But do you think I can convince our women of that?
Well, what are we going to do with her?
Well, nothing much I can do. Keep her where she is and put her on light duties.
Oh, right. Well, that'll keep you pleased. Well, I'll better move.
Meg, you haven't said anything about yesterday. If you don't want to talk about it, it's all right.
I'm sorry. Well, he was found guilty and sentenced to 6 years hard labour.
Good. You okay?
Yeah. I am, really. I think having Joyce to stay helped. But when I heard that sentence being handed down, that was it. It was over.
Anyone on sick call, get to the infirmary. The rest of you, work.
Oh, sorry. Miss Ferguson,
Hey,
wait.
hey, don't try
Hey, come
it.
on, what's going on?
You're usually more subtle than that, Desmond.
She bumped into me.
Don't lie, Desmond.
I saw what happened, so save your breath.
You're on a charge.
You're both liars. She deliberately bumped into me.
Now you've got a charge for insubordination. Want to try for 3? Anyone object to the charges? Right, what do you stand around for? Get to work.
So much for your favourite top dog.
I don't reckon those charges are fair.
And?
Forget it, Lexi, come on.
But you didn't do
Come
nothing.
on. Okay?
Yeah, did very well. Very well indeed.
Well, I put this one, Mrs. Morris.
Just put it on the floor with all the rest. Daphne will have to sort them out.
Lucky you, eh?
Oh, where'd these come from?
Mrs. Ballinger.
What, are they mine? Can I keep them?
Yes, they're all yours. Mrs. Reynolds has okayed for them to be left in your dorm.
Wow, there's so many.
All right, all right. You can do all that during your rec period.
Oh, Mrs. Morris, couldn't I please water them now, just so they know I'll be looking after them from now on, please?
All right, but be quick about it.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Morris. Look, I promise I'll do all my work and I won't take long, okay? I promise, I
I
promise.
believe you.
Oh. Hello, everybody. I'm Daphne. Oh, I'm really pleased to meet you.
There you go, love. All fixed. Now, if you have any problems, just give us a yell.
Thank you, Inspector. Did I say Inspector? I'm sorry. It's just that you remind me of someone. It's Terry, isn't it?
Come on, let's go.
Yeah. See you.
Oh, Ruth. Oh, thanks for the plans. I promise I'll look after them and anything you want me to do for you ever.
Stop. It's all right. I'm glad you like them.
Oh, they're really great.
What are you doing here, Graham? Why aren't you in the laundry?
She came to thank me for some plants I'd given her.
Is that so? When you're on a charge, you should have done that in the rec period. In future, you stay in the designated areas. Now, get out.
Very impressive. You do take your work seriously, don't you?
Yes.
I imagine women like Myra Desmond must really irk you. The offer's still open to fix her, you know.
I'll think about it.
Well, good as Spunk. Come here often?
Well, only in the wet weather.
Well, he's hoping for a bit more rain then, eh?
What do you think you're up to, Patterson?
Just come to collect the dirty linen, Miss Ferguson.
Well, you've just collected yourself a charge for malingering.
But I wasn't doing anything wrong, was I?
You weren't doing anything, period. You're just born lazy.
Oh, you can talk. All you do is walk around the joint giving everyone the bloody irrits.
Thank you, Patterson. You've just copped yourself another charge. Now, get on with it before I see you in solitary. And if you've quite finished, I'll take you back to the governor.
Oh, good. You're right on time.
Yeah, well, you know how life is. Pressure, pressure.
Well, you got the money.
So I've got the money.
Yeah, well, hand it over, doll. We ain't got all day.
Now, you take the money home and leave it somewhere obvious, and I break in at 3 o'clock.
There, love, that's her address.
Oh, right, thanks. Now, when I break in, you call the cops, reporting a burglary. Then I dash out into the street, making a desperate attempt to escape. You got it?
Yeah, we've got it all right. See you, Gran.
Hey, hang on, you can't go yet. We haven't synchronised our watches.
You're a lucky girl, Daphne. Obviously, Mrs. Ballinger's taken a shine to you. You better get in the good books, Nora. Prams are expensive these days.
You know, they really are the most beautiful plants I've ever seen. The Monstera's got the biggest leaves.
Oh, great. Just what I've always wanted, a huge leafy monster to go to bed with.
Daphne, would you like to trade something for a couple of your plants?
Oh, no, I couldn't. See, their family. I've already baptised them.
Yeah, we'll just make sure none of them spread their roots into my territory.
Shouldn't you be scrubbing the floor somewhere? You worried about the charges, though?
I'm just fed up with the freak always picking on me.
There's always someone eager to put the boot in.
Yeah, and it always seems to connect with me. All my life I've copped thumpings and I've hardly ever done anything wrong.
Well, maybe it's time that you asked yourself why people pick on you. Eh? Well, maybe you're the reason without realising it.
Yeah, maybe. Then again, maybe I'm just jinxed.
That good, eh? No visitors, no phone calls for a month.
Oh, bloody hell. If Reno's in that sort of mood, imagine what I'm going to cop.
Yeah, well, hopefully she's taken it all out on me.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that.
Oh, that's okay.
No, it's not. You're expecting a visit from Jeff and Jude this week. How are you going to know if they found Kay? Look, I tell you what. If my phone calls aren't suspended, I'll give them a ring.
Thanks, love.